we have a rich, rich contemplative tradition in the Catholic Church. It's a shame that so many Christians are so ignorant of it. So when this has come back, and it's an ancient tradition going, well, people would say that Jesus was a teacher of meditation, and we look at that in Matthew's Gospel, but the early desert fathers and mothers, they went to the desert, and they are, around 200, 300, only, in the first centuries after Christ, and they would try to pray continuously in this method. They used a prayer formula, and it was the Jesus prayer. Jesus, have mercy on me, a sinner. And they would try to repeat that over and over, and they would try to pray like that all day and every day. That would seep into them, and that they would almost be saying this interiorly to themselves. So the early Christians wanted to be filled with the fire of Jesus, and that's how they prayed. And again, many Christians today have no idea about our lost tradition. And then it became something that only happened in monasteries and particular orders, and some orders like the Carmelites, where the Trappists, where they behind closed cloistered doors did it, and something happened only for them. And John Main came along, and as a Benedictine monk, he was actually told by his abbot to stop, not to pray in this way. And eventually, and not unlike Thomas Merton was told not to pray, but they persisted, and they said, no, look, there's a rich tradition. And then he rediscovered it and found all the writings, and then his abbot said, yes, you can. And then he actually sent him to Montreal to set up a community. So, he was an English or Irish monk who eventually, and again, that's why I love Canada, the rich tradition actually grew out of Montreal. It was the first base. And John Main was a genius in that he tapped into the intelligentsia of Montreal early, people like Charles Taylor and Belfamont. Really great people who were great leaders, and Charles Taylor even today is a great pray together.